G'day blokes and chillers, the man behind the Milkshake is here with another character storytime video, where I write some stories with my OCs and narrate them for you guys. Hope you enjoy. Yuri's point of view. Year 1883. It took me around 4 days, with my injuries slowly healing, to get into the next town over. On the 4th day, once most of my wounds had healed, I arrived in the main streets of the town to see that it wasn't very busy. Maybe I could find someone my father knew, a family friend, and tell them what had happened. But after asking around, I was informed that my father's friend and his family had moved town. "Why'd you need him?" one person asked. "It's nothing," I said. "Never mind." "Are you sure?" the person asked. I nodded before walking away from them. The Monster Hunter HQ was still a ways off, but I didn't know if I wanted to go there. I knew that I should, to tell my grandfather what had happened, but knowing that I couldn't protect my family, I couldn't face my grandfather. I've never seen you around here before," a soft, quiet voice said. I only barely noticed the voice. I turned to the side to see a 15-year-old girl standing about 30 centimeters away from me. This girl stood at 4 feet 12 with a small build, being slightly underweight, with light blue eyes and perfect blonde hair that was neatly brushed back into a high ponytail that fell to her waist. She had pale skin, was completely flat-chested, and was wearing a flowing white dress. I bowed my head to her. "I'm new in town," I said. Oh, really?" she said in a soft tone. My name's Sally." I noticed that Sally's eyes were focused on my feet instead of my eyes. "My name is Yuri Barnes," I said. "Well, Yuri," she said. "It's a pleasure to meet you." "Likewise," I said. Her eyes were still focused on my feet. I could tell that Sally was shy and probably didn't have many or any friends. I took a step towards her before placing 2 fingers on her chin, lifting her head up so I could see her pretty face. And then I thought to myself, maybe I could start a new life here. Just forget about what happened and have a friend in Sally. It would be hard, but I guess it couldn't hurt to try. Beautiful girls shouldn't look towards the ground. "You think I'm beautiful?" she said, blushing deeply. "Yes, I do," I said. "You're one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen." Sally began stuttering, telling me about all the things and names that people called her. "Hey, Sally," I said. Yeah, she said. "I'll be your friend," I said. Sally's entire face lit up as she threw her arms around me in a tight yet loving hug. The hug lasted for a couple of minutes before Sally pulled away, smiling up at me as her entire face turned a light shade of red. A smile crossed my own lips as I took a hold of Sally's hand before pulling her along down the main street. As we were walking, Sally stopped me in front of a jewellery shop window. Looking inside the shop at something, sitting right in the window was the prettiest diamond necklace that I'd ever seen. "I wish I could afford something expensive like that," Sally said. "I've always wanted some pretty jewellery, but my parents work hard and only make enough money to get us through each week." I softly gripped Sally's hand. "Should I? It costs a lot of money, but I carry large amounts of money around normally, for hunting supplies and such. Should I really spend my supply money on this girl that I'd just made friends with?" A slight smile crossed my face. I took Sally into the jewelry shop and walked her up to the counter to see that a bald man with chocolate brown eyes was standing there with a smile on his face. "Good morning, sir," he said. "What can I do for you and your lady friend here?" "I'd like to purchase the diamond necklace in the window as a gift for my friend here," I said. The bald man nodded before getting up and going to fetch the diamond necklace. Sally was excited, bouncing up and down on her toes as she was hugging my arm, not wanting to let go. The bald man soon came back and I made the purchase before receiving the diamond necklace. "Thank you," I said. "You're welcome," the bald man replied. "You and your lady friend have a good day now." And that's all for today, everyone. I'll be going to do what I usually do for the rest of the day. Please, if you want, like and subscribe. And if you really want, turning on notifications is good too. Thank you all very much for watching. Catch you in the next video. Hooroo.